As you guys know, in the previous video, I talked about climate change. I also talked about what is SDG and also more about climate change on the impacts that climate change has on our planet. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the technologies used to prevent climate change, how you can help, and the treaties that are made so we can prevent climate change from happening on this planet. So, for you people who are looking forward to watching SDG, you can go to the previous video because I talk about SDG more over there than in this video over here. But without further ado, let's continue. Let's get started with the treaties. The most important and one of the most popular treaties related to climate change and SDG is the Paris Agreement, which is an international treaty on climate change that aims to limit global warming. Countries in this treaty are trying to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions and adapt to the impacts of climate change. Most countries use the net zero method. If you're not familiar with the net zero method, please wait until the end so I can clarify your doubts. Next is the C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group, which is a network of cities around the world committed to addressing climate change. C40 cities focus on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and they also collaborate between cities, enabling them to share knowledge and practices. Now let's talk about the different technologies used to prevent climate change. Number 1, renewable energy. Advances in solar, wind, and hydroelectric power technologies provide cleaner alternatives to fossil fuels. These technologies are crucial for reducing carbon emissions and slowing the rate of global warming. Second, carbon capture and storage. This technology captures carbon dioxide emissions from the industrial sources and stores them underground. While still in the early stages, CCS has this potential to significantly reduce the amount of CO2 released into the atmosphere. Third, smart agriculture. Agriculture is changing to use technology like drones, sensors, and AI to do farming. This can reduce water usage and minimize waste and also lower greenhouse gas emissions from agriculture. These are just 3 technologies for climate change, and there is so much more in this world that are being developed. Now let's talk about how to contribute and help prevent climate change from happening. First, composting food scraps can reduce climate impact while also recycling nutrients which benefit plants. Eat less meat. The meat industry has a huge impact on the environment. Avoid printing and substitute it with electronic devices or carriers. Bike, walk, or take public transport. Choose reusable products. These are just 5 ways to prevent climate change from happening, and there are so much more.